Lately I'm seeing lots of comments from people judging RC cars based on their top speed. For example, there was lots of comments left on the Team Corelli Kagama 4 video. A lot of people said it was too slow out the box on 4S. It only managed to achieve an out the box speed of 37 miles per hour. Now, being a 4S truck, lots of people expected it to be quicker. Right, let's bring it back, let's see what we got. 37 I got, so that's not too bad considering 4S straight out the box. Now, after doing that video, lots of people left comments saying it was too slow, and so many expected more from a 4S truck. Now, after seeing all the comments, I wanted to show people that you can do one simple trick to extract a little bit more speed out of an RC car. At the very least, with a lot of hobby grade RC cars, you can adjust the gearing. So I fitted a bigger pinion gear, and then I went back out and I tested it again on 4S. I mean, 15 feels pretty quick. I'm hoping we see 42, 43, maybe even 44 miles per hour out of this now. Certainly feels quicker. So we've got 42 miles per hour this time, so increasing that pinion size has increased the speed by 5 miles per hour, which has now taken it into the 40s. So many people forget that there's way more to an RC car than out the box speed. The most recent video I did, where I was seeing lots of comments about top speed, was the new MJX 7303. Now, the 7303 is a big old beast. It is 1/7 scale, and I think a lot of people are comparing it to the 1/14 scale version, and they're forgetting that it's actually a lot bigger. Now, this is a car that's designed to go off-road. It's not meant to be a speed run car, and it certainly hasn't been created to break top speed records. MJX have designed this RC car to be really fun in the dirt, and that's exactly what it does. I think the only reason I wanted to test it somewhere a little bit more harsh was to see if it could actually handle it, and it proved that it could. But yeah, over here it's a totally different beast, and with that gyro it's nice and smooth. So as you see on the off-road footage there, I was running the car again on 4S. It wasn't too crazy, it was nice and controlled and very easy to drive around, and yet so many people left comments saying it was too slow after seeing the 4S speed run. Now, to me, that is perfectly fast enough. Right, let's bring it in, let's see what we got. So let's hit stop and read. So I got 35 miles per hour this time, which is very close to the claim top speed, and I reckon it's definitely got 37 in it. So the claim top speed was 37. I only managed to achieve 35 miles per hour. Now, that may sound really slow, and it's difficult to explain unless you actually try one yourself, but 35 miles per hour with a 1/7 scale RC car actually feels really quick. Loads of people are comparing the top speed of this one to the little 1/14 scale version, which, yes, is quicker out the box on 3S. I know that, everybody knows that, but it's a tiny little car compared to this one. Now, that little 1/14 scale version is really cool. It's actually one of my favourite RC cars, but that thing is a lot smaller. It's also a lot lighter. The thing about large scale RC cars is they always feel and appear faster than they actually are, and that's due to their size. The X-Max is the perfect example of that. Out the box, the X-Max is actually pretty slow, but because of its huge size, it always feels quicker. Now, the large scale owners out there will know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's very difficult to try and explain to people who don't run large scale RC cars. So you may be wondering, what is the point of this video? Well, I just want people to understand that there's way more to consider when it comes to RC cars, not just the top speed that is achieved. Now, in my opinion, handling is way more important. I would much rather have a slow RC car that handles really well than a fast RC car that doesn't handle very well at all. I will always pick handling over top speed, but that's just me. There seems to be a real lack of knowledge out there in the RC world, and I think it's due to people really not understanding some very basic things such as gearing. Now, I'm not here to criticise anyone, as everyone has to start somewhere, but I do think that ready to run RC cars are becoming so popular these days, and I think they're actually to blame. Years ago, kits used to be a very popular option, and that was the way most people would have got into the hobby. RC kits used to be the perfect way for beginners to learn and understand their RC cars and learn what it takes to upgrade one. What most people see these days is a top speed printed on a ready to run box, and they base so much of their decision making on top speed figures alone. So how fast should a car go on 3S? And how fast should an RC car go on 4S? Truthfully, it really doesn't matter, as most of the time there are ways to extract more speed from a hobby grade RC car without spending a fortune. One of the best and cheapest ways to do it is to increase pinion size. It's crazy how few people know that that is all it takes to increase the top speed of an RC car in most cases. Now, choosing to run a slightly larger pinion size can actually impact the car in other ways. It will increase heat generated when it comes to the ESC and motor, because you're asking for the electronics to work a lot harder than they did before, although I would say most times increasing the pinion size and going up a few teeth won't hurt the RC car or the electronics too much. RC companies usually undergear their cars out the box to make them a little bit more reliable, but the good thing about that is there's always a little bit of room to upgrade. The two cars I mentioned previously in this video, the MJX 7303 and the Team Corelli Kagama 4, are both built to go off-road, and they've both proved that they do that really well. Both cars are very fun out the box on 4S, and at no point did I feel that I needed more speed. Most people won't be running these cars on road, so why are people basing their opinions and judging these cars based on top speed alone? If you're looking for top speed, you build a speedrun car. So I now know my Kagama 4 will do 42 miles per hour now that it has the upgraded gearing. What I want to do today is show people that you can have a lot of fun with an RC truck that does around 40 miles per hour. And I wanted to pick somewhere a little bit special to do this off-road test, which is why we're going to be visiting a brand new location. I'm also going to be meeting a fellow RC YouTuber. Ben started his channel last year, he's doing really well with it, and he invited me over to check out a really cool bashing location. It's about 70 miles from my house, so it's not close, but it's definitely worth a visit. So let's head over there now and check it out. What have you done, Ben? Oh no, the glue didn't hold then?
No.
I'll tell you what, I've got a question for you in a minute. I'll let you sort that out first. How cool is that with the drone following it? Would you buy an RC car based on top speed alone?
100% not.
No? What would you look for then if you're about to spend out on a brand new car, you know, insane money? What are you looking for?
Main thing I would look for would be durability, handling, and whether or not you can buy spare parts easy enough off the shelf.
and that's exactly it. So I've been saying this for ages now because I'm getting so many comments from people saying stuff isn't too, you know, stuff's not fast enough. For example, the new MJX that I did you see that video on the new rally car?
And I have ordered one straight away.
Right, there you go then. And why did you order one? Because it looked really fun on camera.
It looks insane.
But it's crazy how many people said it was too slow out the box on 4S. Yes, it did only achieve 37, but even at 37 miles per hour, that was still incredibly fun, as you see on the video.
Yeah. You're not going to get a car completely flat out using it in the terrain it's built.
Especially at a place like this.
Exactly.
There's no way you could use a 50, 60, 70 mile an hour RC car.
No.
And even if you did want to do those kind of speeds, you buy an on-road car like an Infraction or something along those lines.
Exactly.
Got a question for the pilot of the day as well. Would you buy something like that or any RC car based on top speed alone?
No, I wouldn't buy an RC car. I fly drones.
Because you fly drones. That makes sense. This is what I mean, you don't need anything crazy fast to have fun, especially on this kind of surface. Something that does 42 miles per hour is more than enough. And it's crazy how many people comment saying it's too slow on 4S. So there we go then, a fantastic run today at a very cool new location. Now I did take a handful of different cars with me, but the car that I really wanted to test was the Kagama 4, because even after upgrading the gearing I did get some comments from people saying it was still too slow at 42 miles per hour on 4S. I think I demonstrated in today's video that 42 miles per hour is more than enough to have fun with an RC car, especially an off-road RC car, at a very cool location like the one I was at today. And today was proof that you really don't need a 50, 60, 70 or even 80 mile per hour RC car to have fun with it, especially if you're looking to run off-road. Now if you're looking to go fast, of course you would look at on-road options, but so many times I've seen people commenting and judging off-road trucks based on their top speed, and like I said earlier on in the video, the Kagama 4 is the perfect example of that. I think you see in the footage 42 miles per hour is more than enough on the Kagama 4. I'm interested to hear what you guys make of this. What do you look for when you're buying an RC car? Be honest, do you look at top speeds and do you try to go for the fastest car possible for the money? I know for a fact lots of people do it, and it's all because everyone wants to get the most for their money. RC companies know this, and that's exactly why they put top speeds on the boxes. So let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions on this topic. If you haven't done so already and you'd like to win a brand new Hebeo Hyper SSTE, you can head over to raffle after watching this video. If you use code beyondRC, you'll also get 5 extra free tickets. The Hyper SSTE is one of my favourite trucks of all time. It's one of the most perfect all-round RC cars. There's also still time to win a brand new free Rlaarlo Omni-Terminator. All you need to do is make sure you're following my page. Again, I will leave links to both of the trucks in the description down below. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one. Take care. Now if you missed the full review that I did of the Team Corrali Kagama 4, click the top video now, or if you want to hear more about gearing, click the bottom video now.